Okay, so I'm going to go over the Polygon quiz review. So for this one, remember we have, so it's the number of sides, minus 2 times 180 degrees. Okay, this is for the interior angles. And so, okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to do, so for this one, so we have 5 minus 2 times 180. Okay, so that equals 540. So for a pentagon. So then we're going to do where we add all the sides together. And set that equal to 540. So we're going to combine like terms. So we add all the degrees together. Okay, and we get 377 equal to 540. Then remember we do on to one side what we've got to do the other side. So we're going to subtract 377 from each side. So we get x is equal to 163 degrees. And that does make sense because it is a obtuse triangle. Okay, same with this one. So this one is a hexagon. So 6 minus 2 times 180. So we get 720 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and set them all equal. Everybody remember these means that that's 90. Okay, so we have two 90s. Make sure you get all of those in there. So we're going to add all 5 of these up. Okay, and we get 600 plus x is equal to 720. Subtract 600 from each side. 600 minus 600 is 0. So x is equal to 120 degrees. Okay, next one. So for exterior angles, remember that's outside, equal 360 for any polygon. Think about it, we have to go all the way around the polygon, so that's 360. So we're going to set all these equal to each other. I'm going to combine my x's. So I'm going to add those two together to get 7x. Okay, and that's going to be equal to 360. We go ahead and add all those together. So combine like terms, everybody. So remember that means add all these numbers together. So we get 248. Going to subtract 248 from each side. It's equal to 112. Divide by 7. And we get x is equal to 16. Okay, same thing for the next one. So I'm going to combine my x's, add my x's together. So that's going to be 3x plus 85 plus 91 plus 79 is equal to 360. Combine like terms, so I'm going to add all my numbers together to get 255. Subtract 255 from each side. We get 105. Divide by 3. And x is equal to 35. Okay, so this one is to solve for x and for y. So what we know, so basically this is on the outside, so we know opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. So I'm going to do 3x plus 4 is equal to 16. Subtract 4 from each side. Divide by 3. is equal to 4. I do the same thing for the y's. Opposite angles are congruent in a parallelogram, so those opposite angles are congruent. So I'm going to set y minus 60 is equal to 56. Add 60 to each side. And we get y is equal to 116 degrees, or 116. Okay, so, and if we wanted to check that one, 116 minus 60 should equal 56. Okay, same thing with this one. So we're going to solve for the x's. Again, opposite sides are congruent for a parallelogram. So we're going to set 2x plus 9 is equal to x plus 11. Subtract the x from each side, so I can get the x all on one side. Subtract 2. We'll subtract 9 to get 2. So 9 minus 11 is 2. Okay, the same thing with this side. So now we're going to use this. And we're going to do 3y plus 19 is equal to 106. Subtract 19 from each side. So we get 3y is equal to 87. Divided by 3, and we get 29. Okay. I'm going to go to the other side. So this one, everybody, so we have to graph them. We have to graph these. So this one is at 1, 4. So over 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's for A. And B is going to be at 1, 7. So 1. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. And B is at negative 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No points inside, that's okay. Okay, so what we have here, so it says find the area and perimeter of each one. Okay, so for this one, so for area, remember, is 1/2 base times height. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So B is equal to 4. And the height is equal to 3. So I'm going to have 4 times 3, which is 12. Half of 12 is 6. So it's 6 units squared. Okay, and then to find this, we're going to have to find this side. So we're going to use Pythagorean theorem. So this is our C. So the A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. So this is going to be 4 squared plus 3 squared is equal to C squared. Okay, so, and then we can take the square root of both sides. So we get that it's going to be 16 plus 9, which is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. Okay, now we can find the perimeter. So perimeters, we're going to add all the sides together. So we're going to do 3 plus 4 plus 5. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 5 is 12. Okay, so this one, now we're going to go ahead and graph this one. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 6. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Q. And then R is at 6. 1, 2 for R. Okay, so this one, everybody, remember if we rotate it around. Okay, so this is going to be the base. So 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the height. So we're going to do area is equal to 1/2 base times height. So area is equal to 3 times 3, which is 9. Half of 9, think of half of $9, is 4 5/10. Okay, so then we're going to have to use Pythagorean theorem again to find this one. Okay, so this is, the height is also our A value. Okay, so A value is also 3. So we're going to use Pythagorean theorem again. So we're just going to go 3 squared plus 3 squared. 3 squared is 9. Take the square root. So we get 18. Okay. Square root of 18 is approximately 4 2/10. So now we're going to do perimeter. So perimeter is going to be, oh, I actually have to space down here. So A plus B plus C, so we're going to substitute in. So it's going to be 3 plus 4 2/10. So we add it all together and we get 10 2/10. And I can write the area down here. Okay, so this one. Okay, so now we're going to need to go ahead and graph this one. So it's going to be at -1, 1, 2, 3. This one is at 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one N is at here, 6, -1. And this one's at 1, 1. Okay. So for our rectangle, so perimeter, okay, we can add all the sides together. The other formula we have is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the length is 7 and the width is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to have 2 times 7, which is 14, plus 2 times 4, which is 8. So our perimeter is 22. And then we have area is length times width or base times